Children come in all shapes and sizes. Some are natural musicians, others good at sport. We all hope that our children will succeed at school, and generally it is our expectation that they will learn to read, write and count with ease. Today we are going to look at the work of the Developmental Practitioners Association and the programmes they can offer, which are designed to accelerate the learning process and enhance emotional maturity. The interventions shown in this video may be just what your child needs to help make the most of his or her potential.
Slowly back down.
The DPA offer a wide variety of programmes involving movement, sound, light and nutritional therapy, which can be applied at any age and in a variety of situations, individually, in groups or classes, from nursery to sixth form and beyond. DPA programmes all help with reading, writing, listening, comprehension, concentration and coordination, which make them appropriate for all children, and most importantly, as we are about to hear, they are proving to be extremely effective interventions to help alleviate learning difficulties associated with problems such as dyslexia, dyspraxia, hyperactivity, autism, nutritional disorders, agoraphobia, behavioural difficulties, panic attacks and other physical problems, including incontinence. Movement exercise programmes all help to improve children's balance and coordination. These exercises were especially designed to inhibit and integrate the primitive reflexes. Problems arise when the fetal baby reflexes remain strongly active beyond the first year of life. In many cases, they can hinder normal development and cause specific learning difficulties. Diagnostic testing can be used to ascertain which interventions would be most appropriate, and a programme of daily exercises can be implemented to help children move up the developmental ladder.
Under Irene Cunliffe's tremendous leadership, we have developed the movement programme that actually allows children to start to build their self-confidence and self-worth. And so endorsed was this programme by parents and by the professionals that when we were Ofsteded, they actually put it as an area of outstanding practice, and we were thrilled with that recognition. This endorsement, along with the endorsement from parents, from the young people and from professionals, leads us to believe that this is a programme that's worthy of consideration for all schools.
Before I started the programme, I guess I was a bit short-tempered and I did lash out when angered. I didn't really want to do the exercise programme because it meant coming in early to school to do the exercises. But I guess after a few weeks I did calm down and feel better about it all. It did help me quite a bit, and now I'm expected to get A's, B's in my GCSEs.
I've seen significant changes in both my children as a result of doing the programme. Emma's coordination has greatly improved and she's really enjoying sports now at school and taking part. Robert's handwriting and his reading age really jumped.
Jogging on the spot, legs are jumping, arms are pumping, keep on going till your hearts are thumping, jogging on the spot.
The EASY programme is done first thing in the morning. We find it gives the children a good start to the day. You need to be slithering on your tummies, pulling with your arms and your legs. The EASY programme we have found is helping the children to sit longer and help with their concentration. You must start to feel like a robot now, all nice and stiff. Big deep breath. You're going to pull your chests in. And then we're going to go into our shoulders. Children find it fun and it's great.
Most DPA practitioners are also able to offer sound therapy solutions. Sound-based listening interventions can help accelerate the development of fine motor skills and coordination. Sound therapy also helps to remedy auditory processing problems and can be used to alleviate emotional behavioural difficulties and enhance self-esteem.
When I went to the cinemas, I used to be very naughty. I used to be a nightmare. I couldn't even sit still.
We couldn't go out anywhere for meals with him because he would just not sit still. He'd be up running around all the time. We couldn't go to the pictures. As a family, there wasn't really very much that we could do together without it affecting us or one of us going out and getting really upset because he was just being so naughty. And once he'd done the programme, he'd started to sleep better. We were able to go out for meals and actually sit there from start to finish and have a lovely conversation, no interruptions. Wouldn't be running off wondering where Miles had gone and where he'd disappeared to. It was just nice to be a proper family, and Miles felt the benefit more than anybody.
And when the SATs come up, I wasn't even going to be put in for them. And now, when I got the results, I was chuffed. I just sat down and did it, and I got my head down, and I got very good results. And now I've gone up in my literacy, and I'm chuffed with that. And my maths have gone up, and in my French, because I can listen more. And I think I've done very well myself.
I was a bit concerned that he wasn't going to be entered for his SATs exams the following year, and that he wasn't going to be starting the exercise programme until September. So I invited you in to talk about the listening programme. How did you feel about that?
I was quite touched actually that somebody had taken the time to look beyond him just being naughty and disruptive, because I knew that although that was his behaviour, he had got the capabilities.
So you knew instinctively there was a problem?
I always knew there was something wrong with Miles, but obviously other people just thought he was just being naughty all the time. He had lots of issues with clothes. He would only wear certain trousers and top. He wouldn't consider putting any other kinds of clothes on. He wouldn't change to wear something that was a little bit different or anything like that. Now he'll wear almost anything. His interaction with his cousins and other people, that there just wasn't anything there at all. He just couldn't chat to them or play with them. Once he'd done the programme, he was able to have conversations and be part and parcel of what was going on.
Like when I play football, I can understand without taking them out on and stop and shout at them for doing all this stuff, and I can just play a nice game with them, and it doesn't really end up in a fight or anything, and I think that's great.
Partway through the programme, my sister actually came to stay with us and couldn't believe the transformation in Miles. She thought he'd had a personality transplant because he was just so sociable, so polite and so well behaved and so considerate of other people's feelings.
I can come in and say, "Mum, do you want a cup of tea or something?" And then she'd go yes, and when she says thank you, I go and I say thank you, Mum, and then I sit down with her and we watch some stuff together.